And as they said before, they're making a video over here.
They're making a video over here
As to why we are here.
we are here.
And if anyone would like to speak, go ahead.
Please don't be bashful. You come up here and stand at the mic and say why you're one of the 99%. And I will put this on at least YouTube, maybe live stream. Come on and speak up.
And
I'm so happy to be here in St. Augustine. My name is Donna, together with all the people in this beautiful community to object to the greed and the 1% that are making it very difficult for the middle class and working class to have their American dream. I especially want to speak out in favor of the retired. I recently retired, and it's very offending when the politicians, specifically the Republicans, I know this is non-partisan here, but specifically when they ask if we will give our share, and making it sound like it's a handout, when for all my 40 years of being a nurse and working, I gave into my salary, gave towards this time in my life. So I really hope that the politicians can work together to realize that this is money we've worked for, and I'm living entirely on my Social Security, so it's not a government handout. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Peterson. I'm from St. Augustine. I'm on Social Security, and I want my children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren also to have that same opportunity. I don't want them messing with our Social Security or Medicare.
Thank you. That speaker back there disturbed you? I think it's real loud, yeah. But that's why I have a mic.
My name is Palmer Short, and I'm from St. Augustine, Florida. And I'll tell you why I'm here. When the 1960s, the lobbyists numbered in the hundreds, but now they are approaching 30,000. That's why I'm here. When 5 Supreme Court justices ruled that corporations are more human than I am, that's why I'm here. When in the 1970s, executives made 25 times the lowest worker, but now they're approaching 500 times more than the lowest worker, that's why I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you.
My name is Sandy Brito. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I served my country for 14 years as a commissioned officer. I opposed an administration, and I now get $204 pension per month after those 14 years. I've always been part of the people, part of the 99%. I've never been part of the rich 1%. And I don't see why our country, which is made up of the 99%, should be giving special rights and privileges to the 1%. And that's why I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Hines, and I'm here from St. Augustine. And I feel like if that 1% paid taxes like the other 99%, we would have money for education, for sports, and a lot of things that has been cut from school.
Thank you.
Ms. Summer Jones. I'm from right here in sunny St. Augustine. I'm the 99% because I'm here to protest not only for my future, my children's future, but big banks need to get their grubby little paws out of our government and stay out of our government.
My name is Lawrence Jones. I'm part of the 99% by dint of birth. I'd like to simply state that since the 1860s, our politicians forgot Greek, they forgot reason, they forgot rhetoric, they forgot governance. They got bought out. And the corporations have bought us all out. They've mortgaged us, they've sold us, they've stripped the land, and they don't want you to stand up for yourself. But if you don't, they'll stand on top of you. We have to rise up. We have to be strong. We have to remember that we've been lied to. You don't have to run. You don't have to fight. Stand there and take it like a man.
I think I see why you're here.
She is the reason I'm here. Why are you here?
Speak right into it.
I'm here because I want to be part of the 99% group.
Thank
Hello, my name is Taya Mcrae, and I've seen the 99% portrayed on the news as lazy and wanting a handout and unpatriotic. But I tell you, is it unpatriotic to want to provide for your family? I don't think so. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lola, and I am here because I have grandchildren, and I want them to have clean water. I want them to have clean air. I want them to have the job in the field that they choose, and I want them to believe that their government is free of corruption. That's why I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got it. I am a student, and I was in a motorcycle accident about a few months ago. And since then, even though I do have Medicaid share of cost, I cannot pay my hospital bills. I have a broken ankle. I am swamped in student debt, despite the fact that I do have 2 scholarships, financial aid, and several grants. And I can barely afford to pay rent. I am unemployed. Nobody will hire me right now because I'm a liability. And it's getting too much. I am about to lose my house. My mom is working for Harley Davidson, and yet she still works 5 days a week and is on food stamps and can barely pay rent. And my name is Logan Guidry, and I am one of the 99%.
Thank you, thank you. Give me your name, where you're from.
Hi, my name's Tom Santoni, originally from New England, living in St. Johns County for the last 30 years. As a U.S. Army veteran, I just want to say that we really need to stop dropping Hellfire missiles from Predator drones on innocent civilians in foreign lands and start funding education in this country. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Oh, okay. Like this? Okay. My name's Ruth Webber, and I'm here today because I believe that when people seek office, they do so with good intentions and pure hearts. But somewhere along the way to office, or shortly thereafter, this takes over. It takes so much money, and the money isn't coming from us. It's coming from corporations and lobbyists, and anyway, that's my statement.
Thank you. Thank you.
My name's Jeff Sika. I'm from Palm Coast. Originally from New Jersey. I'd like to represent the 99% as a deterrent to the Roman Empire that this country is adopting. We're falling, and we're falling fast, and it's basically all summed up right here. Corporate America is dragging us down, and they're going to be out on the lifeboats, and the rest of us are going to drown.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nancy Auburn,
Speak right into it.
and I'm here as a member of the faith community that serves the homeless here in St. Augustine. And over the months that I've been involved in that effort, I've seen the numbers grow due to people losing their homes, their jobs. I've seen women and families, children, and I think it's deplorable that that's happening in our country. And it's happening because of greed, of money in politics, and policies being made for the rich and not for the rest of us. And we need to be much more compassionate. We always were a country of compassion. We need to return to that.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's Jared, and I'm here to express my discontent with the continued printing of money by the Treasury to bail out huge multi-million-dollar banks at the expense of the average working man and woman.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
I don't know if you understand what's happening here in the United States, and they're going to. And what's happening now is
What's happening now
is a slow slip towards a type of monarchy that we fought against in establishing this country.
Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check!
When the 1% own all of the property, and all of the wealth, we become serfs in our own country. When they make arbitrary laws, without the consent of the people, for their own benefit, we become serfs. Democracy has been usurped. And we return to monarchy. We see a serious danger here when we try to interject religion into politics, which ordains the wealthy to form dynasties. And to subject us to arbitrary laws that steal our freedom.
Come on, people! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! The other speaker.
Mic check.
Mic check!
I stand here. As a U.S. Army veteran. Proud to be with all of you. And in solidarity with all of the Occupy movements all over the country. I think that what we need is economic justice. Corporate, governmental accountability, and environmental justice. And we have to do it ourselves. The power has to be taken back. They will not give it to us. Thank you.
Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Do we have anyone else who would wish to come up and say their part? If we do, feel free to come speak.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Everyone here is a beautiful being.
Everyone here is a beautiful being.
If you don't believe that, take a look in the mirror. Because we are all beautiful. And we deserve to see the beauty in this country and the world. And not let anyone take that from us. Thank you.
I have to say that I love this movement. It may not be perfect, but nothing is. I think that this is just in its infant stage. That it will grow larger. That it will grow stronger. That we will take this world back. Make it ours. Make it something we can believe in. That we can be proud of. That we can love. That we can take part in. And run ourselves. Occupy Oakland has not been in the best of conditions. They have stood strong, though. The police have shot tear gas canisters and rubber bullets at these peaceful protesters. And an Iraq veteran named Scott Olson was shot in the face. His skull was fractured. And he was in critical condition. This is an outrage. He served 2 tours in Iraq. And did not suffer an injury. He comes back to America. Chooses to stand up for his country. In the way that he saw fit. And practice his First Amendment rights. Which is guaranteed by our Bill of Rights. And he was shot in the face. In response, the protesters all around the U.S. Had solidarity marches to show that they will not take this. In Occupy Oakland, had a general strike on November 2nd, which took this protest to the next level. They shut down one of the major shipping ports in Oakland to show the 99% that we have the power, that we have the numbers, that we want to rule ourselves, that we want control of our government, and we can take it back. Thank you.
8 years ago,
8 years ago,
I had her at her first protest in this plaza.
I
pushed her in a stroller saying, "Don't leave this child behind." I was terrified of where we were going.
I
am even more scared today of where I am. I work 70 hours a week and I can't even get her health care, and I work for schools. But I choose to educate, and I choose that over greed.
Mic check! Mic check! We have something wonderful here. And this wonderful gentleman here is going to play us some beautiful music.
Kind of nervous about coming up here and speaking to all you folks, but I've heard short sentence. Sorry, thanks.
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
I just wanted to remind folks, a little nervous, sorry. Just wanted to remind folks that 1% has increased their incomes by 300 to 350%. And if you are a minimum wage worker, like myself, if you increased at that level, you would be making $75 an hour. That is why Occupy St. Augustine and Occupy Wall Street, I believe, are in the streets. Thank you.
There we go. There you go. Sing along, everyone. Woo! This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land is made for you and me. As I was walking that river of highway, I saw the highway, this highway. All right, this land is made. Everybody sing. This land is
your